What's up, deckheads? Welcome back to MTG with me. It's the Gainswalker. Got a traditional draft for you, the Lost Caverns of Ixalan. If you want to check out the build, that's on a previous video. If you want to see the matches, that's coming up. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Let's get to it. Interesting opening hand. I would like to see both swamps and forests for this Golgari deck. I want them all, but we do have kind of a high CMC with this. I'm gonna play this and just see how it goes. Opponent's looking at their hand, checking it out, seeing what's up. Alright, and we'll start off with a forest. Turn 3, I'll do Armored Kincaller. Just work that way. Let's see what land they play. Also forest. Okay. Hey, we got our swamp. That's what I'm talking about. Simic. Probably a merfolk thing. A lot of that going on in this set. Maybe like a Simic Explorer. Yep, here we go. That's kind of quick, so I need to build a board state as soon as I can here. Didn't get the 3 life. I don't have another dino out, but hey, 3/3 for 3. It passes vanilla. If I get anything else out of that, cool. Target creature. Oh no! Deals damage equal to its power. Holly's final strike. Definitely got advantage out of that. I will probably play Sunbird and then the 1/1 here, just to kind of get my hand out, ramp up a little bit. They're gonna have to exile a card from their hand. Hopefully they don't have any land that they're holding on and that slows them down. Let's see what they exiled. Ray of Ruin. Okay, so 3 color. Interesting. Haven't seen a bug deck in a while. Okay. Two drop, 2/2 flyer. I'm gonna try to bait a block here. Actually, I'm going to wait for them to swing. Just to kind of see if they will swing in on it. If they do, great. I could use staggering size. When this enters battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a creature. Okay. Sack it to put it in your graveyard. Play the equipment. That's what I'm thinking they should do. Doesn't look like they're doing it. Okay. We got a 4/2 vigilance. I'll block with the 1/1. I mean, I guess I could block with the 2/2. Make it a 5/5 in case they've got some weird combat trick. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Alright. A little better board state action here. Thank you, Ty. If they play that, I'll just sack the 1/1 at this point. How's my graveyard doing? I only got one color here. Okay. Now I've got two. Great. I could use that to make Sunbird a 2/2 flyer. Oh no. That's what I was talking about. That land's actually not that bad. Alright. Let's play this. This is equip 1. Might as well. Alright, so I have, let's see, 8 tap, discover 10. I am at 6. I need 2 more to kind of start throwing out stuff. So that's my hope. Just try to maintain the board state to get to that point and go from there. I'll block. Let's see if they had any combat tricks. Looks like they don't. Okay. Little bit of an issue. Let's see what we can do. All right. As long as there are 4 more, it gets 2/2. All right. I kind of want to make this, but I need that mana to ramp. All right. So I'm just gonna keep building a board state. Swing it across. Each time I'm swinging, I'm basically building up Akwali, Seething Tower, and just trying to get a better board state here. I mean, very slow process. 16 to 17. Life totals are kind of good right now, but I'm not getting the lands I need to really just discover 10, throw something out, you know? Gonna swing with a 4/5 and a 3/2 maybe. Just the 4/5. Can't craft in response. Okay. I'll just take the 4 on this time. I suspect that's gonna get stronger as the game goes on, so I'm gonna wait to use my blocker until I absolutely need it. Try to maximize the blocking potential here. Ooh, and we got a staggering size. That'll help a lot, I think. And is this permanence? Yeah, permanent cards. Alright, so that's a little bit of a bummer. I can't do this in response and then build it up and block. They chose not to do the Discover 5. Instead, they did Jade Light Spelunker, where X equals 4. Floor X times. Oh, and that's going to be gigantic. The current conductor is going to get really big from that. That's going to be very tough to play against. I'll chop it with the 1/4. Swinging with the 6/7 and the 3/2. So I could double block and do all that. Or I could block with the 1/4 and then this becomes a 5/5 to help other things. I think that's the move. I'm just gonna chop. Now it's a 5/5 and I can kind of play around with that. Alright, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need one more to discover 10. It might help, might not. We'll see. This can only be a 2/2, but I can craft only as a sorcery. So I need to do it now. And if I do that, then it drops this down to a 3/3. I'm just going to wait. 14 to 13. I need to somehow create a better board state. And they've got a spike tail, 5/6 or 6. They can hard cast that. And a creature will get +2/+0 and indestructible. That's going to be a problem. Yep. That will do it. They gave it to the 5/2. And they're just swinging with the 5/2. I'm just gonna take the 5. Go down to 8. Six, 7, 8. I can discover 10. Oh, but that's gonna be tough. Can I do this at instant speed? Yes, I can. Okay, so that's interesting. I could also use it to tap down their big guys. Alright. 3, 6, 7 puts me at 1. Alright, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to... Oh. It's really how... Alright, so I'm going to use the 2 tap down, the 6, 7. Get that out of the way. Then I have the 5/5 to block. I can 5/5 block the 5/6 if they choose to do that. It's only a 3/3 though if I make Sunbird a creature. Alright, I'm gonna pass to them. See what... Alright, I'm only at 8. So I really don't have a winning board state here. Discover 5. A 1/1 poison dart frog. That artwork is hilarious. Alright. They got 1 card in hand. Let's see what they want to do. Oh, it's gonna get exiled. All creatures get -2/-2. Alright. An interesting play by them. They just destroyed their whole board state. Let's see if they want to swing in with that 3/4. There we go, and some lifelink. Whew. Let's equip to... Alright, hold on. So, equip creature has Alright, so it has to be this guy. So I can tap down that 6/7. Stop them from swinging next turn. Still have 2 open mana with the artifact. So I'll tap down the 6/7 and go from there. Seven, 7. Scry 2. That's a problem. Honestly, I think that's a really solid draft card. 6 drops, 7/7 ETB Scry 2 and an ability. It's a common. I mean, I know high CMC, but still, it's not bad. Alright, so they've moved to declare attackers. This is when I have to do this. If I wait any longer than that, it would just swing through. They're not going to swing. It's going to be my turn. Alright. Okay. This is gonna be tough. I guess I could discover 10 just to see what I get. Gain 4, go to 12. I mean, I could chop. Either way, they're gonna swing for 7 and 6, and I can keep tapping down, but I'm not doing anything. So I'm gonna have to try something. Wait. Let's do this. There we go. Come on, something good. Return something to the battlefield that's 4. Let's bring... yeah, I mean, I guess this guy, just to have some sort of a blocker. I want to swing, but that's not a good idea. I should probably team block and then hope to draw something else. Gaining 4 life's not going to put me in a better spot, so it's better to keep it back as a blocker. This is a tough game. A lot of back and forth. We'll see what happens. Pretty sure they need to sack an artifact to craft that. What I want to do is I want my opponent to swing out. I'll do a, I'll craft with the creature. So now each turn I'm going to lose a life and they gain a life. Thanks. Beginning of the upkeep. Okay. So I'm going to team block here. Trade against that 7/7, gain 4 life, go to 12. Gives me a little bit more time. Alright. Now I won't. Now I'll go to... Okay. A little bit different. Alright. So I could team block against the 6/7 now that they've swung with that. Gain the 4. And then they'd have to pick which one they want to get rid of, which is most likely going to be the 4/4. I'm going to do that instead of losing both. Thought they were just going to swing with that 7/7, in which case they would have gotten both from that, but... Alright, so now I can flip it back. It'll enter tap, though, which is unfortunate. Now I can just keep the other one tapped, and that's going to be my plan. But, again, tough spot. No attacks. End turn, I'll tap down that 7/7. All depends on what they do. This is just game 1. Alright, moving to combat, which means I have to do it now. Keep that guy tapped. Swinging with the 3-3, I'll trade, yeah, for sure. No, poison dart frog. That's so crucial. Alright. Now I could discover 10, but that's a little risky. I'd rather just play this and keep tapping down that 7-7. So I'll swing for the lifelink now. They'll give death touch to the frog, but it'll at least get rid of those. That's great. Board state stuff. Love it. Saw this coming. Totally fine. Just gonna turn into a land next turn. I'll make it back into Aklazats. He's thinking about, I mean, you already gave it death touch, just block. That should do it unless they've got something in their deck that's just amazing. Life. I've got 7. They've got 1 card in hand. Moving to combat. Tap it down. And they're passing. Great. I love it. Now I do have enough mana here. I've got 9, 10, 11. So I could do Discover 8 and equip it to something else. Let's do... Nah, we'll play it safe. My opponent's probably gonna throw it here pretty soon because I don't know how well they're gonna be able to beat the board state I've got right now. They gotta discard their card. I make another 1/1. And they're gonna give it death touch block and that'll do it. No. Okay. Moving to combat, tap it down. That's it. Alright, this is a pretty solid opening hand. I've got a 3-drop, 3-drop, 2-drop, 4 mana to start, 2 of each for Golgari. This is great. Keeping it. Alright, what is my opponent gonna do? Starting off the forest. Alright, pass turn. Plenty of land to start. This is a solid 3-drop card for this set. And exile a card from your hand. Oh, I may mill. Oh, take action, yes. Kind of like this. What is this? 2? No, it's a 5-drop. Okay. Alright, 1-1 Death Touch versus 1-1 Dart Frog. Alright, Jade Light Spelunker, that's a tough card to work around. Okay, let's start by getting our 3-3 out there. And then we can look at Force Cycling next turn to kind of beef it up into a 5-5. No attacks for now. And we're just going to hold on to this emergence until we can use it. Probably about mid to late game, I'm suspecting. But it could be very useful if we, you know, block appropriately with the board state that we have. So, let's see what they do. Alright. That'll move that up one more. Love it. Swing with a 5-2. I could block. I'm just going to take the 5. I know it's a lot, but it's still pretty early. I do have a dino in my hand, so I can gain that right back. Or I could do Forest Cycling at instant speed, block with a 5-5. And do Staggering Size if I need to. So I'm going to do that. That 4-2, they're probably just going to keep beefing up if they can. Alright. Here comes the 4-2. Might as well do this now. I think that's probably solid play here. Get another land, keep that going for the late game, block the 4-2 with the 5-5. Get a better board state and move along, unless they've got something. Nope. That was a good play. Another poison dart frog. Ooh, I gotta get rid of the card. Oh, it's never mind. It's the mill too. Okay. This is only a 4-drop. I want to get a little bit more on that. Let's see what they want to hold on. It's not land. They would have already played that. Oh, they got rid of Jade Light Spelunker. That was a good play. Alright. They can't... they have Death Touch. They have a 1-1 Death Touch, so let's just build our board state. I want them to swing with the 1-1s, but they're not going to. They're going to hold that back just for blocking. So if I swing with that 5-5 and beef it up, make it an 8-8, I mean, that's good, but it's not going to help me as much as I want it to. So I think the play is to just sit back and wait, unfortunately. I could do Squirming Emergence for 4. The more I have trading with the board state, the better. I mean, I guess I could swing with a 3-3. And shoot, might as well do the 1-1. Just to try to bait them. I don't know what they're going to do here. I don't recall them having much instant speed removal other than Hotley's Final Strike, which is a 3-drop instant speed, green and 2 colorless, so I don't think that they're going to do anything like that. Sweet. 3/3 blocks. The 1/1. Just need one more mana to make a 5/5 and a 3/3 token. I don't see them swinging with the 2/1/1s. They'll probably swing with the 4/3. That's fine. I've got staggering size, so I'm ready to roll with that. Beginning of your end step, if you descend to put a +1/+1 on it. Okay, it's a 3-drop. They can't do the death touch, so this will be a great turn for me to try to push through, get some damage across. I don't think, yeah, they're not going to swing. Did not get the mana that turn. Totally fine. Now, if I swing with Seething Tower and they try to do like a double block, that would be amazing. I don't think they will. They're just probably going to take the 5. Oh, tell me they do a double block right here. Tell me they double block it. Oh, they just took the 1. That's cool. Let's get that frog out of here. Oh, wait, frog adds 1 mana of any color. Oh, I'm dumb. Ooh, I'm dumb. Alright, so it gains Death Touch. I might as well... No. I'll let them use this as a time to kind of swing in. I've already got Trample. Good there. Alright. I want them to swing in. Swing with that 4/3. I could have already brought it back with Emergence, but I want them to play your hand and attack with your board state. Just the 2/2? Alright. Fair. So, this will be cool. I'll get to show you a little bit of blocking, as I'm hoping that I'll draw a land, and at the very least I'll create a better board state to block that 4/3. So, declaring blockers, I'm just going to declare how many. My opponent's going to put them in order of how they want to block them, and as you're looking at the game, whatever they put to the left, see how it just moved over? That Phantom is in position 1 to block, so that's where the damage is going to go first. So I'm going to staggering size this, and that 1/1 is protected now. That 2/2 is going to die by the time it hits Phantom, and that's going to be it. Little combat trick for you. Show you how that works. It's a very strong thing. Thank you. Let's throw out a 7/7. We just drew that. It's not a bad 6-drop. I'm saying. You gotta pull those if you get them. Show me land. I need a land. Not a land. Close enough. You're gonna get rid of it with the Dark Frog? Do it. Alright, so now I get to pull whatever I want out of here. I'll probably pull that 7-drop with it, because I've already got 7. So instead of hard casting it, I can at least get it out this way. Their board state is hurting. I mean, in all honesty, actually, I should probably just pull that 3-drop back. Oh, what happened here? Oh, they exiled my 7/7. Oh. You monster. I will... I'll block with the 1/1, why not? Alright, so I can make a 5/5 that creates another 3/3. That actually might be better. This will be a 5/5 that eventually will be a 7/7. You know what? I'm gonna do this. Just for more tokens, more dinos. I don't need to reveal I've got dinos on the board, gain some life. Thank you, sir. 2 cards in hand, let's see what they do. 1 card in hand, 6 open mana. They got a 4/3 on the board. Swinging out with everybody. 11 at a time, 2-turn clock. They might take it. No, they're gonna block. Still a 2-turn clock. I wanna be mean here. That'll do it. Good game. 5/6. That card looks sweet. They can stop one, they can't stop them all. Ah. Got him. Interesting opening hand. We've had a lot of those this draft. I'm just gonna keep. Alright, I am playing first. How about a forest? How about a swamp? Looks like we're playing Is It so far. But is it really? You drop 2/2, gets... whenever it becomes tapped, you may discard a card if you do draw a card. That's a solid card for drafting. Especially in this set. Wanderglyph. Woo! Alright, my turn. Lands in the graveyard, not a bad thing. Permanents are what we want to see, not non-creature spells. Or, sorry, not non-permanent. And they pass. Interesting choice. Start with the 3-drop 1/4, and I will not attack. Keep that 1/1 death touch back to block. Ooh. Not exactly sure how that burned him. Ah. Whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice it 2 damage to any target. Gotcha. Block the 3/3 with the 1/4, take 2. How about a 5-drop 5/4? No attacks. Keep that back to block. That's really just a good blocker. I do not like the attack sack creature thing. I mean, yeah, it'll help you with your permanents in your graveyard, but I don't see it being that beneficial. Tap target artifact or creature and opponent controls, put a stun counter on it. That's good play. Chop the 3, take the 2. Nice. 6-drop 7/7. Scry 2. I'll do it again to him. Create a treasure token. Crew 1/3/3. Got a 4/4 3/3 2/2. They're not gonna swing. Got another one. I'll do the land and then I'll build that up. That way if we lose somehow the board state, should be alright. Not gonna swing into that. I'm gonna wait one more turn to build up what I got. Oh, interesting. The crew mechanic is helping them utilize the... Whenever this becomes tapped, you may discard a card that you draw. So they're just going to pitch and keep crewing. Okay. I like that. ETB deal 5, okay. Create a treasure token because of excess damage. Nice, now I see what my opponent's doing. Very interesting. They're still not gonna swing. Not yet. They're gonna wait like one more turn. If you're gonna tap, if my opponent's gonna do this tap thing, they should do that in response to blocks, if they're assuming. Because, I mean, got 14 damage right here. I've almost got lethal. So I will put the pressure on this turn. Ooh, could be risky. Really? I mean, shoot, I'll trade that. Because I know I'm about to create a strong board state. They're pulling that out, okay. Ooh, I see. Make it an 8/8. Good play. I'll have to use my staggering size pretty soon to get rid of that. I'll chop it with the 1/4. Until then, that's the plan. If I play it now, they may think that they've got it. They can do that twice. I could block with this and that. No. Alright. Okay. And no attacks. I'm going to try to see if they'll swing with that 8/8. Put a +1/+1 on pirate. So they're building up their other pirate. That might have been their mistake. They should have built up the waylaying pirates. Declaring attackers. Okay. What if It's a 10-10. Do you have enough to stop it? They don't. Ooh, they put so much effort into that one card. I know that stinks. They could crew both of their vehicles and double block, and I expect to see that. Okay. I'm gonna go for the creatures here. They need creatures to activate the artifacts for the vehicles. So I'm going to try to get rid of those if I can. Nice. Alright, that's part of what they were doing. Okay. Whenever it attacks, create a treasure token. Cool. Just in case they've got some sort of buff here. Target creature and opponent controls or a debuff. I'm glad I did that. That'll still be 5 damage. Or 6 total. There we go. Now that is almost a 7/7 trample. Can't be blocked by more than 1, which would be awesome. So for now, I mean, I could swing with that 3/3. I want to block with one of the 1/4s, so I want them to swing with that 5/5. So I'm going to swing with the 3/3. Put some pressure on. They'll probably just take the damage. Awesome. Close that gap a little bit, and let's see. 2 stun counters on it. That's going to be on the 5/5. They're going to swing in with that 5/5 that they have. That's going to change it a little bit. But they don't have a lot of damage coming my way. Alright, crew in the 5/5. I'll block with the 1/4. Okay. That's got menace. So I'll take 4, go to 12. Nice. Got the whip. Alright, so the whip will help a little bit. I'll wait till they crew up their vehicle, and then I will just tap it down. is getting interesting. Draw, discard, or you may discard if you do draw. Okay. Cool. They got all the mana they have, but they don't have a board state to kind of do something with. As soon as they move to combat. Cool. Take 4, go to 8. Nice. And we just got Squirming Emergence. So we'll go ahead and get our 7/7 back. I think that's the better play instead of the 5/5 with a 3/3. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7. We'll keep the swamp on the top so we can start doing that Discover 8 and the staggering size, just because that should help as well. We'll do the same thing. And we don't want to play artifacts or creature spells because they are holding onto a counter. Opponent also has 10 cards in their library, so if I need to, I'll just build up a board state and let them run out. Probably gonna hit me with that 4/4. I am finally gonna be able to block that 2/2 that's been doing all this draw stuff. That hurt. I think I'm just gonna keep the board state where it's at. Got 7 open mana, yeah. Ooh, they're gonna be able to outplay me here. Alright, so I'm gonna have to tap down. Well, let's see what they want to do. If I don't tap down the menace, I'm severely outnumbered. It depends how they want to swing. They should be swinging with everything. If I tap down, alright, so if I tap down the 5/5 or the menace, it's obvious what they should do. So I'm just gonna hope that they have some sort of error here and don't swing. Ah, there you go. Alright, let's do this. Yep. Probably could have pushed a little harder earlier on to see, but not crazy. Whew. You think that's a keep? I don't think so. Oh. Terrible hands here. I'll keep it anyway. They pitched a land. Okay. I got a 1/1 death touch that I can block with. They got a 3/2. They'll probably throw out a vehicle. Just guessing here. Yup. 5 damage. Down to 17. This is not looking good for me. Did I get a land? Did not get a land. Put out the 1/4. That way we have a blocker. Assuming they don't get rid of it, but shall see. I'll block the 5/5. Down to 14, looking at 8 damage a turn here. Maybe 9 a turn actually. Tap the 3/2 for the 5/5, swing 5/5 and 4/3. Ooh. I will trade here, take 9. This one is not gonna be good. We've got Iceberg Titan, crafted with an artifact. And they're just gonna tap down. Oh, nice. Good game. That's going to do it. That's 10 damage right there. Or 11. Yeah. I'm sorry. 14. I'm sorry. 15. I can't math. My bad. It doesn't have to be... Oh, it says tap or untap? Oh, nice. They can just keep untapping it. So good. Ooh. That is not a keep. That's a keep. We'll do that one. Probably toss the high CMC. You know what? I'll get rid of the 3-drop 3/3. Ooh, we got another forest. That is good. Go ahead and exile a card. Yeah, with the drafting, I think it is best to utilize any one of the mechanics that has to do with your graveyard, because it's going to help a lot in terms of building a board state and getting resilience. There's some removal. I don't think there's any board wipes, so you should be good there. The dino decks are really good, but there's a good amount of removal. So if you're not seeing the dinos, obviously while you're drafting, I would go for something like this. Let's see, 1/1. Just chop. I've got staggering size. I'll try to use that on Aclozats because I think to get more lifelink would be better here. Some kind of Boros soldier pirate thing, something like that going on. I am gonna chop that 4/3. Got 5 mana here. I could play the 4/4, but that's not really strong enough to get to what I want. If I play the 1/4, I can set up the block. and maybe do 4 cycling. So I'll do that. Let's see what else they can do here. Creatures you control get +2/+1. That is a little rough. Any trample? No. So I'll go against the 6/4. Which one is better? ETB token. ETB. Alright, so none of that matters. They're both ETBs. They're both 6/4. CMCs are the same, so I don't think it matters which one I block. And I will do this little trick right here. 4/7. I'll be able to block another creature next turn. Hopefully I get something good. 5-drop, not enough for this. Let's get Aquazats out. No attacks. Opponent's got 3 cards in hand. Make that 2. Seismic Monstrosaur, 6-drop, 6/5 trample. And sack a land for 3 and draw a card, so they may start doing that. Shoot, I mean, there's trample coming. This is gonna be tough. I can block now, or I can team block next turn. I think I'll team block next turn. Alright, so when I swing with the 4/4 flyer, I'll gain 4 life, puts me at 10. I'll get a 1/1 blocker every time I swing with it, so that'll take care of one of the 4 3s. I need 1 more mana to get out this dinosaur that gives me another dino, a 3/3. So I'll just keep swinging with that 4/4 over the top. Ooh, okay. Never mind, they didn't discard. Ooh, it's only a land. Alright, so that is a problem. Either way, I should be able to block something here. They should swing with everything, but you know, if they don't, whatever. Sacking and drawn, okay. Chop the 2, take 6. Gotta split up the blocks. Need a land. Gotta land. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so I could swing, but it might be best to just not attack, use it as a blocker. If they have 1 or less cards in hand, then I can transform it. So, only a sorcery, but something I can do. Okay. I will block. Like this. See if we can clear out this board stateless. They've got a combat trick. This might clean it up pretty nicely. +2. Okay. Oh, and it's first strike. It's gonna put me at 1 before combat, or before I can get my life back. Ooh. Ooh, I need something. I need a creature out, so I may have to use Sunbird. Yeah. Alright, so this needs 3. So if I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, I won't have enough. I don't know if he enters the battlefield tapped. Oh, he might not. Oh, he does. That'll do it. Good game. Can't craft. Oh, actually, I can craft with that. So, let's see. Let's do... Instant sorceries don't really help. And it's each color, so that's a 2-2. That'll put me at 1. I might be able to hang in this game. At least this round. 2-2 Vigilance Haste. We'll see. Do they have it? 3-2, create a treasure token, building a board state, swinging with a 6-5. Create 2 1/1s. Huh. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the second part. If you flip it, they need to craft for 7. That's not going to work. I'll go down to 1 here. Ooh. That is gonna do it, I'm pretty sure. Go down. So that'll be 2 over what I block. Gain 4 puts me up 2. And then I'll lose 3. There's a chance if I get the 4 over and the 1. No, that's not gonna do it. Let's just do no attacks, go for the blocks. Maybe they make a mistake. Not likely. Oh, that'll do it. Good game. Nothing I can do there. I will block 5 damage, gain 4. Up. This is a keep. We got basically working up to 4 mana. I need 1 land to play our 5-drop. This is good. Alright. Turn 4, player 5-drop, and go from there. See if they pitch a land card. Oh no. Or 2, swinging with it. I'll trade the death touch here. Fortunately, it's going to be a 1-1 because the well, actually I could have done instant speed buffed and then pushed through to make it a 2-2, but I'd rather hold on to these. Swing for 3. No, I'll just swing with a 1. Are they gonna swing? They are gonna swing, so I will probably chop here with the 2-2. Well, I don't know. Let's do that. Make it a 5-5. Do they have any pumps? They do. It's all good though. Let's see, is this 2 or fewer? 1 or fewer. They'll probably swing with that 4-3. Creating 2 1/1s. Creatures get +1/+1. And we'll see if we can get rid of that 5-4. What I'm talking about. Board state's kind of closing the gap here. Let's see if my opponent can start using their cards. If they do, good for me. If not, well, here we are. Taking the 5. Alright, so get a little bit of momentum here. Are they gonna swing? No. Okay, sweet. I'm just gonna keep sending that. Ooh, and this is great. I get that card, their hand down, so I can bring Aclazotz back. And I think that'll do it for this round. I got 1 card in hand, 2 2/2s. Not strong enough of a board state. That'll do it. Yeah. Ooh, everyone, this is a great card. I highly suggest using this in standard ETV. It's got flash, and you can do 3 different things. So they chose gain 2 life, scry 2. You can also exile a player's graveyard. Put a +1/+1 counter on it for each creature that left the battlefield under my control. So if somebody hits you with a board wipe, flash it in, get a better board state. Mix that in with the land creatures that are pretty popular from this set and the last set, and you're in a good spot. Ooh. Okay. Let's see what we got in our graveyard. Alright, so I will switch these up. There we go. Let's send all that we can here. I'm gonna draw that up. This is an equipped 1, it is. So I'll equip that. To our 1/1. That's gonna do it. I can fly over. Sweet. Game 3. Let's go. I am going to keep this. Turn 2, turn 3, play it again. Gain that 3 life. Whatever we lose between turn 1 and turn 2 should be good. Diamond pickaxe, indestructible, 1-drop, gets +1/+1 whenever you attack. Get a treasure token. I don't think that that's better than the 1-drop that is whenever you deal damage to a combat, or whenever you deal combat damage to a player, get a treasure token. There's an equipment out there, I think it's much better. Especially because you get your double strikes, all that stuff helps a lot more. Two, 1, swing it. Nope. Ooh, okay. I am not gonna block. I'm gonna sit back on that one. Actually, let me show one that they've already seen. No attacks. 3 cards in hand, that's good. They could play a 5-drop here. That treasure token. We'll see what they want to do. And there it is. Creatures get +2/+1. Shoot, I'll block with the 3/3 now. Oh. +1/+3 untap. Ooh. Good combat trick. Let's see. I'm out now. Need 2 more lands to play that 7/7 to really get some protection here. Alright, I'll chop the 3/3. And, I mean, yeah, I guess I could chop the 1 here. That's a little risky, though. Might as well. Get that block in. Alright, so depending on what they do here, create a treasure token, create an board state, probably going to swing with the 4/3. I might use the staggering size just to trade on that. That's going to be 5, I think. Yeah. So it'll still be trade, but at least I can get that out of the way. And hope to draw a land. If I draw a land, I'll be in a really good spot. Play the 7/7, and that should stop some of the attacks. It's 20-19, so the life gain I got was really good. Excellent. Get 1 more land, control the board state a little bit more. There it is. We'll line that up. And let's hope that they don't get some serious removal here. Okay, creatures get +2/+1, they're not going to swing. I mean, you could, but you'd be down 1 each turn. So you probably sit back. Oh, I stand corrected. It's a 7/5. Maybe they do swing with that. Sweet, I'll block the 5/3. They should have just swung with the 7/5. That might hurt them in the long run. I want to say I should swing here, but I might just stay defensive. If I swing, puts them down to 13. They'll have to start blocking within 2 turns. Why not? Let's make it fun. Okay. Swing out, I've got lethal. That'll be 10, puts me at 2. They've got no cards in hand. If they swing out, I'll just take it. Okay? They've got no cards in hand. No way to win the game now. Good game. I'll take the 10. Yeah, you didn't do your math, bud. That's 15 damage. Yeah. Have a good one. That was a pretty fun traditional draft. 2 out of 3 on that one. Let's see what we get with our packs. Definitely hope to make it to the second day of the event tomorrow so that I can draft as well. 3 drop 2 4. Whenever a creature of the schism attacks the player with the most life or tied with the most life, create a 1/1 white vampire creature token with lifelink. Whenever it attacks when you have the most life. Oh, so whenever you attack the player with the most life, or whenever it attacks and you have the most life, draw a card and lose a life. That actually is interesting. Somebody's probably going to make a really interesting vampire deck, because there's a lot of new vampires to add into the set, and there's still some in rotation for standard. So we got 1,000 gems and 3 packs. Let's open them up. Alright, first pack. Corpses of the Lost 3 drop. Skeletons you control get +1/+0 and have haste. When Corpses of the Lost enter the battlefield, create a 2/2 black skeleton pirate creature token. At the beginning of your end step, if you descended this turn, you may pay 1 life. If you do, return Corpses of the Lost to its owner's hand. Interesting. I don't know why you'd want to return it to your hand so much, other than to create 2/2s. But to pay 3 mana to create a 2/2 token is not very good. That's not a good card. Ooh, we got a mythic. And it is nice. I was actually thinking about trying to craft one of those for my deck, but it is Bone Horde Dracosaur. 5 drop 5/5 flying, first strike. Solid card. At the beginning of your upkeep, exile top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. If you exile the land card this way, create a 3/1 dino. And if it's non-land, get a treasure token. So either way, you're getting stuff. And it's a 5/5 for 5. Flying first strike. Okay. Crazy good card with the Polani Hatch or whatever, where it gives dinosaurs haste. That's also a turn 5 one, but you know, with Gruul you get a little bit of ramp. So play that turn 4, play this turn 5. Swing across 5/5 for 5. All that benefit. If you find a way to use this in a Boros deck, which is what I'm doing, or probably will throw that in, I'm going to be using Quintarius Khand, the Planeswalker, because you're going to exile 2 cards each time. You're going to get benefit. You're going to build board state, or you're going to get mana to play spells that you're drawing or exiling from the top. They lose life, you gain life. Just a whole, it's great. I like that. Awesome pack right there. And the last pack. Roaming Throne, 4 drop 4/4, Ward 2, ETB, choose a creature type. It is the type in addition to others, and if a triggered ability of another creature you control of the chosen type triggers, it does it 1 more time. So that's kind of neat. I haven't seen much people use this, but I'm sure you could. And that is going to do it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate you. As always, watch these games, get those gains, and walk those planes. Until next time, deckheads, keep it easy.